Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review Season 3, Episode 6 of Awkward, That Girl Strikes Again. And this episode, I thought it was much funnier than the last one. It was very funny. I do think there were a couple of silly things. It was definitely not a perfect episode, but it was a good episode. Compared to last week's, I enjoyed it more because I liked all the plots in this one. So let's just get to the episode. Of course, the episode is all about Halloween, which I do find that a little weird that, I find it weird when TV shows come back in, like, you know, this time when it came back in April, and it's Halloween there, and it's May here, and it's 70 degrees here. It really is. It's 70 degrees here, and it's Halloween there. So when it gets to, like, 80 degrees here, it's going to be Christmas in Awkward. Honestly, I have this feeling you're going to have a Christmas episode. I just have this feeling they're going to be like freezing cold in the snow, and we'll be trying to stay cool because it'll be really hot. So, okay. So the episode was pretty much about Jenna doesn't have a creative costume. Nobody thinks she does, and there is this hot and not list. Matty, Tamara, and Jake are at the top, but Jenna is at the top of the not list. So she doesn't really know what to do, and, this was Angelique's list, and she was thinking of, Angelique is having this big party, but also Colin's girlfriend is having a big party, and Jenna decides that she wants to go to his party, and her party is very different. Her party, they are much more accepting of things, and they are very different from the school that we know that Jenna goes to. Because none of these kids go to their school except for Colin, of course. So Matty, Sadie, Jenna, Tamara, and Jake all decide to crash the party. And my favorite part of the episode was the Bless Me Lord, Go On My Child game. I thought that was just a really fun game. And I'm sure that's a really fun game to play. I've never played games like that, but I'm sure if I was at a party, it'd be a fun game to play. Deep, dark secrets, and some of them were kind of funny. So when it's Jenna's turn, Jenna doesn't really know what to say, so she talks about the first episode where people thought she tried to commit suicide, and which she did. I've never seen the first episode, though, so unfortunately, I've not seen the first episode. I do plan to get Seasons 1 and Season 2 on DVD this week, so hopefully I can watch them this week, because I really love to see those seasons, because I just love the show, but I'd also love to see, the other seasons. So she starts telling them the story, and they end up enjoying it, and we actually find out that Colin's girlfriend thinks that Matty is the one that's on the not list, and Jenna is on the hot list. She feels that Jenna is too good for Matty. That Matty's kind of out of her league. And I think she's right. I mean, Matty and Jenna, they work for me, but they're so different in so many ways. Like, Matty is much more, I don't want to say funny, but he's much more funny about things. He doesn't really want to commit a relationship. We can see that he kind of wants to commit a relationship, but a lot of times he just wants to have a fun relationship, while Jenna really wants to have a supportive relationship and have someone who she really has everything in common with. And I kind of agreed with Colin's girlfriend. So then we see that Jenna kind of feels bad for Matty. He had gone in the car, and when he asks her what he likes about her, all she mentions are the physical features of him, not the down-to-earth features. So this makes me think something. I really feel like they're going to break these two up, and she's going to go to Colin, or they're going to break these two up and she'll just find somebody else. But honestly, I feel like she's going to go to Colin, because even though Colin has his girlfriend, I don't think they're going to last long. I think she's going to go over to Colin, because it just seems like Colin really accepts her for being who she is. He likes her, in the last episode, in the Let's Talk About Sex episode, we saw that the last episode, we saw that he likes her, artistic ability. We saw that he likes her journal entries. He really likes her. And I don't know if I'd like Matty and Jenna or Colin and Jenna. I don't know. I like both of them. So we'll have to see where that goes. So yeah, I thought that plot was really interesting. Now let's talk about Sadie, which, by the way, was just absolutely hilarious. So her and Colin's girlfriend had this horseshoe, and this horseshoe that one of them won, and they've never found it. And she was trying to find this horseshoe. We saw that they're actually really good friends. It was interesting to see Sadie be a really good friend to somebody. Like, not really a great friend, but just complimenting somebody. I was waiting for her to say "you're welcome" to somebody. Because she didn't say "you're welcome" in this episode. And that's her catchphrase. Like, I was expecting her to say "you're welcome." Like, it was all an act and she really doesn't like her. And when the girl walked away, I thought she was going to go "you're welcome." Because that's a Sadie thing. But that's not what happened. And I thought that was kind of interesting how we saw Sadie, have actually a friend to talk to, other than, oh my god, what's her name? What's her name? Oh my god, Lacey. No, not Lacey. What's her name? I'm blanking here. I'm blanking out here. Lisa. Yeah, that's her name, Lisa. So yeah, it was interesting to see her be a friend to someone that's not Lisa. I think that's interesting. So I like seeing that. And she did end up finding the horseshoe. She also found a guy that likes her. And this guy asked for her number. She gave him the wrong number. Then she put in the right number. And I really think I'd love to see Sadie with a guy. I'd love to see it because Sadie's always seems to be the one whose heart gets broken and is put in all these bad situations. Like people thought she was pregnant in the beginning of the season. People thought now she's broke. I'd love to see Sadie happy and, just very happy. And I'd love to see her just very down to earth and happy. And I really liked her in this episode. I mean, she wasn't very mean. She just came across as she likes this guy. She has this friend. I'd love to see this Sadie in later episodes. I mean, I love Sadie when she's mean. She's absolutely hilarious. She's one of my favorite characters on the show. But I do really want to see her like this because I think it'd be interesting to see. So now let's talk about Tamara and Jake. This was just kind of silly. I did find it funny though, with Tamara and Jake. Pretty much, Tamara has this girl who gets stuck to her sweater, and Jake accidentally ate cookies that had drugs in them, and he ends up getting high. I thought that was really funny, honestly. She's like, "Did you eat the space cookies?" And he's like, "I didn't know cookies came from space." That was hilarious. Honestly, this was kind of an out-of-character episode for Jake. Jake is usually the one who's much more grounded and not really does all this kind of stuff. But yeah, I thought that it was kind of funny. And they end up talking to each other and they end up just staying that way for the whole episode. I do wonder if they finally did get detached. I assume they did, but it didn't look like they did. So yeah, overall I did really enjoy this episode. I thought it was really funny. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen with Jenna and Colin. Do you think it's going to be Jenna and Matty by the end of the season or Jenna and Colin? I personally think Jenna and Colin. Oh, I got to talk about my two favorite parts of the episode. Valerie and Jenna, absolutely hilarious. The scene where Valerie dressed up. She said, "I'm going to dress up as a boring person," and she ended up dressing up as Jenna. Oh, and we saw the girl dressed up as Jenna in the first episode. That was hilarious. And the scene with Tamara telling her about Cher. S is for sexual attraction. H was for, I don't remember. But A was for aggression. R was for, I don't remember what it all was. But that was a really funny scene. And definitely Tamara's best moment of the night. Like, that was Tamara's best moment of the episode. I gotta say, Tamara wasn't absolutely hilarious in this episode. Like, she's always absolutely hilarious, and she always is the one that I always love in the episodes. I gotta say, I didn't love her in the episode. I loved the stuff with Jenna and, you know, the kids who thought who made her popular. I really like seeing it. Overall, it was kind of a cute episode. It wasn't really, you know, it was pretty funny, but it was really cute to see Jenna being accepted by people, and I just thought it was a really game-changing episode for Jenna. So next week looks really funny and cute too. Again, it looks like a cute episode. Matty wants Jenna to be his girl to the homecoming dance, but Jenna is afraid that Matty can't dance, and I can't wait to see the scene with Matty and Jake. That just looks hilarious. I can't wait to see that. Again, let me know what you guys think is going to happen with Jenna and Collin. Do you think it's going to be Jenna and Matty or Jenna and Collin? I don't know. I'd really like Jenna and Collin together, but I do like Jenna and Matty. But I think Collin embraces, you know, her talent more. He appreciates her more than Matty does. I mean, Matty doesn't really say, I love you to her a lot. Collin probably would, but that's just me. Also, where was Jenna's mother in the episode? I love Jenna's mother. She's one of my favorite characters as well. But that's it for this review. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!